Secrets, if you really look at yourself, you would be speechless. What happened to being doctors and teachers? What happened to being your brother's keeper? Nowadays, kids more worried about.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy Stakkz, aka Stakkz G, aka Thick as Shoe, aka Let's Get Busy. Before we continue, make sure you smash that like button, crush that comment section, and destroy that subscribe button. And I'll make sure to keep bringing you my videos on a daily. Now, last time we left off, we visited Dennett's farm to see about acquiring some horses. Well, we found out that we had to help Dennett people out, Braun and his wife, and I think his daughter. I think it's his daughter or whatever. So right now we're on our way to check out the watchtowers. That's what we're about to do. Farmland security, as you can see in the top right corner. Boom. It's just that simple. So we're setting positions for watchtowers to be built. Excuse me. And the next one is over here. So yeah, but you know what? Instead of cutting it, we're gonna ride our horse. We're gonna ride Oldie Ponya. You know, a little Ocarina of Time reference for those of you who don't know. Let's get some of that get up on it. Well, I hope everybody's having a great day. I just got off work not too long ago. Feeling pretty good. Pretty okay. Can't complain. Can't complain. So, I hope you guys enjoyed that little extra video I put up, showing you something that we will be tackling soon, relatively soon. So, but as you saw towards the end of it, it was no joke that that thing does damage. So, and we got these scrubs. But I have no health. Oh my god, I need to fix that. What are you doing? What are you doing? Calm that down. Lay that down. Real easy right now. I went ahead and did some missions off screen, some side missions. It was just relatively the same type of things that you've already seen, so there was no reason for me to show it. So, and we just gonna come and we're gonna mark this one, and that's gonna be that. Build watchtowers operation available at the war table. Okay. So now what we want to do is we're not gonna do trouble with wolves. So we're gonna go over there. We haven't been over there in that direction yet. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut it until we get a little bit closer. Okay? So I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay guys, we are back. And we're taking care of the wolf problem right now. So black wolves, level 5s, nothing too serious. I remember on my test file, I actually did this mission without even knowing that it was a mission for like story progression. So I don't even know how that turns, like how that plays out when I go visit Dennett, because I haven't reached Dennett's farm yet on my test file. So that's gonna be interesting. He probably just gonna be like, yeah, we have a, well, never mind. I thought we had a canine problem. So
that cave could be the lair of our strange wolves.
okay. Some loot around here. Some elf root. Gotta get that root of that elf. We want him, cause he's the one that is controlling her. Well, he's the cause of the problem, basically. So, and it's a lesser terror. Man. I mean, like, come on now. Like step your terror up. You know, you lesser. You ain't greater, baby. I like how these wolves are trying to game up on me though. Like, come on now. You know, I like pups though. Make me put these paws on you. Alright, now that was terrible. But nah, don't get up. Oh, don't get up. Nah, yeah, look at that. Don't even get up.
The demon dead, the farmers could be safe from the wolves.
I expect the wolves are also pleased to be freed from the demon's control.
And that is how you slay you some dinner. Token of the Packmaster. See, I didn't get that on my test character, so I'm pretty sure you only get that if you have the quest active, maybe? Who knows? There's a lot of loot here. I know there's some chests around here. That's what I really want to get. Crystal Grace, definitely. Definitely want to get that Chris Grace. Is your crystal name Grace? If not, then I don't want you. Onyx is pretty good too, but I know there's some loot up here, so we're gonna check that out real quick before we head back. Yeah, 102 gold. Look at that, just cash moolah. Laying right out. Look at this. Look at this. Somebody try to hide this. 111 gold. A specialist crest. I don't know what that's for. See what happens when you explore? You gotta explore, man. I'm telling you. You don't explore, you don't get the goods. Everybody want those goods. We got grenade belt. I'm pretty sure that's gonna be interesting to play around with. I don't see any more Crystal Grace. Somebody was getting feasted on down here. Got some nug skin though. Alright, I think we got all the major stuff and we got that taken care of. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna head right back to Dennett's place. And we're gonna let them know, like, hey, look, we took care of the watchtowers. We took care of old boy. Hey, come here, Mom. I like riding the horse, yo. It's so much faster than Dumas. Too bad you can't fight on the horse, yo. Unless you can, like, later on, maybe you could get like some type of ability or something. I don't know, but yeah, this is definitely that business right here. Alright, let's talk to her.
You deal with the wolves, and our farmers will be safe again.
The wolves should be back to normal now. They shouldn't be any further trouble.
That's good to hear. I'll send word to the farmers and let my husband know what you've done. It may not seem like much, but you've given this land hope it desperately needed. Thank you.
That's what I'm about. Now let's go talk to Brahm. Is it Brahm or Braun? I don't know. Your name is weird, son.
Those refugees
Braun.
They'll need real defenses. I've got a few ideas.
You said you had a way to help the refugees.
I do. There are too many hills in these parts. Good places for raiders and bandits to gather. I've marked good spots on the map. You set up watchtowers there. I'll talk to the master and get your people weapons.
Farewell.
Oh, well, wait, hold on, what? We did mark the watchtowers. Do we actually have to go somewhere? Interesting. Let's go back to the camp. Maybe we can access the war table from there. You can only expect the Inquisition, change parties, rest.
Nothing to report, sir.
No. How do I access the war table though? No, it's not there. Alright, you know what I'm gonna do, guys? I'm gonna actually cut it so I could actually get to the war table and we'll pick back up from there. Alright guys, we're back. As you can see, we're back in the Haven. I don't know. I'm guessing that the only way you can access the war room is at the Haven. I would think there would be some... What was this? Okay. I think this is all. It seems as though that the only way you can access the war table is through the war room at the Haven. Oh, Leilana, we could talk to her. Hold up. Let's talk to her.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, the champions of the just. Blessed are the righteous, the lights in the shadow. In their blood, the Maker's will is written. Is that what you want from us? Blood. To die so that your will is done? Is death your only blessing? You speak for Andraste, no? What does the Maker's prophet have to say about all of this? What's his game?
How is this a game?
Do you see the sky? What about the temple ruins? The bones lying in the dust? Even if you didn't support the Divine's peace, you wouldn't call this right. Who could? So many innocent lives. The faithful murdered where the holiest of holies once stood. If the Maker willed this, what is it if not a game or a cruel joke?
I speak for no one but myself, and I have no answers for you.
You probably don't even worship the Maker. Lucky. He asks a lot. The Chantry teaches that the Maker abandoned us. He demands repentance for our sins. He demands it all. Our lives, our deaths. Justinia gave him everything she had, and he let her die.
I'm sorry. Her death has clearly hit you hard.
Not just me. All of us. She was the Divine. She led the faithful. She was their heart. If the Maker doesn't intervene to save the best of his servants, what good is he? I used to believe I was chosen, just as some say you are. I thought I was fulfilling his purpose for me, working with the Divine, helping people. But now she's dead. It was all for nothing. Serving the Maker meant nothing.
Maybe you have another purpose. I could help you find it.
No, this is my burden. I regret that I even let you see me like this. It was a moment of weakness. It won't happen again. Come, to work then. We will speak later.
Yes, we will. That's my baby. If y'all don't already know by now, Liliana's gonna be my love interest, so yeah. Just know that's how that's gonna go down. What the?
Your kind killed the most holy. Lies. Your kind let her die. Shut your mouth, mate!
Enough!
Knight Captain.
That is not my title. We are not Templars any longer. We are all part of the Inquisition.
And what does that mean exactly?
Back already, Chancellor. Haven't you done enough?
I'm curious, Commander, as to how your Inquisition and its herald will restore order as you've promised.
Of course you are. Back to your duties, all of you.
The heck is going on here? Looks like the Haven is having a little bit of a problem.
Mages and Templars were already at war. Now they're blaming each other for the Divine's death.
Which is why we require a proper authority to guide them back to order.
Who? You? Random clerics who weren't important enough to be at the Conclave?
The Rebel Inquisition and its so-called Herald of Andraste? I think not.
If the proper authority hadn't completely failed, the Conclave wouldn't have been needed.
So you suggest I blame the Chantry and exalt a murderer? What of justice?
That won't help restore order in the here and now.
Order will never be restored so long as this rebellion is allowed to fester.
Remind me why you're allowing the Chancellor to stay?
Clearly, your Templar knows where to draw the line.
He's toothless. There's no point turning him into a martyr simply because he runs at the mouth. The Chancellor's a good indicator of what to expect in Val Royeaux, however.
How widespread is the violence between mages and Templars?
Impossible to say.
Your organization flouting the Chantry's authority will not help matters.
With the Conclave destroyed, I imagine the war between mages and Templars is renewed with interest.
The mages and Templars are fighting even though we don't know what really happened at the Temple of Sacred Ashes?
Exactly why all this should be left to a new divine. If you are innocent, the Chantry will establish it as so.
Or we'll be happy to use someone as a scapegoat.
You think nobody cares about the truth? We all grieve Justinia's loss.
But you won't grieve if the Herald of Andraste is conveniently swept under a carpet.
Well, let's hope we find solutions, and not a cathedral full of chancellors.
The stuff of nightmares.
Mock, if you will. I'm certain the Maker is less amused.
Yeah, I really don't like that guy. I don't care. Don't care about him. Not a fan. Not a fan. Not a fan. Never was a fan. Never will be a fan.
Researcher Menave wishes to verify that the infection...
Greetings, Herald of Andraste. How fares your quest to seal the breach?
I'm doing everything within my power.
A task, such as closing the breach, is a heavy burden. I hope you do not carry it alone. We remember Andraste, but Andraste did not carry the Chant of Light alone. She had generals, advisors, even her husband for a time. Do everything within your power, but remember those who would help you.
I appreciate your insight, Mother Giselle.
Take it for whatever it is worth. You walk a difficult path, and there is little enough I can do to aid you. In any case, I pray this Inquisition proves less brutal than its predecessor.
Do you know who the Grand Clerics will choose as the next Divine?
It is a difficult decision. All the obvious candidates perished with Divine Justinia at the Conclave. The Grand Clerics are terrified of the Inquisition. They will not decide soon, and I fear they will not decide wisely. Whoever is chosen needs the Inquisition's support. No one else seems likely to seal the breach.
How are the people doing after what happened at the Conclave?
They are scared, of course. Many have lost homes or loved ones. I doubt many will sleep well until you have sealed the breach. I have offered what help I can. The rest is for the Inquisition. What more do you wish to know?
Do you have information on people elsewhere?
The refugees in the hinterlands are desperate. Without help, starvation or war will claim many lives. Villagers in Crestwood are besieged by their own dead. They have sent word begging for assistance. People are vanishing in the hills of Emprise de Lyon. It may be demons or something worse, but they are terrified. More than that I cannot say. It is a chaotic time for all in Olay and Ferelden.
How are the villagers in Haven doing?
They are terrified. Many of them came here because the war between the Mages and the Templars destroyed their homes. In their minds, the death of a divine has destroyed any chance of peace. To that, add the breach. Farmers have fled their fields. If we do not restore order, half of Thedas may starve.
What are you doing to help these people?
My sisters and I have been tending to the injured as best we are able. Some refugees come with food, while others arrive empty-handed. I have helped ensure that all have enough to eat. Beyond that, many simply wish the familiar comfort of the Chant of Light. It is little enough work to offer some comfort to those in pain.
Farewell.
Farewell.
Well, alright. Mother Giselle giving us some insight, giving us that work, that treatment. Yeah, I'm gonna be nice to Mother Giselle, because, you know, she's just trying to help. No more, no less. I ain't mean to come down here. But that Chancellor guy, Roderick, yeah. He can... Yeah. I don't like him. Sue me. What the?
The Inquisition cannot remain a vassal if you can't prove it was founded on Justinia's orders.
This is an inopportune time, Marquis. More of the faithful flock here each day. But allow me to introduce you to the brave soul who risked his life to slow the magic of the breach. Master Adar, this is the Marquis d'Aurelion, one of Divine Justinia's greatest supporters.
And the rightful owner of Haven. House d'Aurelion lent Justinia these lands for pilgrimage. This Inquisition is not a beneficiary of this arrangement.
This is the first I've heard of Haven having an owner outside the Chantry.
My wife, Lady Machin of Denner, has claimed to Haven by ancient treaty with the monarchs of Ferelden. We were honored to lend its use to Divine Justinia. She was a woman of supreme merit. I will not let an upstart order remain on her holy grounds.
People have been injured. You can't just turn them out onto the snow.
And who benefits if they stay?
Divine Justinia, Marquis. The Inquisition, not the Chantry, is sheltering the pilgrims who mourn her.
Why is the Chantry ignoring the faithful?
Because it remains in shock. We face a dark time, Your Grace. Divine Justinia would not want her passing to divide us. She would, in fact, trust us to forge new alliances to the benefit of all, no matter how strange they might seem.
I'll think on it, Lady Montillier. The Inquisition might stay in the meanwhile.
That boy looks crazy.
Do the Durelions actually have a claim on this place?
His Grace's position is not so strong as he presents it. Despite our Ferelden relations, the Durelions are our legion. If the Marquis wishes to claim Haven, Empress Selene must negotiate with the Ferelden on his behalf. Her current concerns are a bit larger than minor property disputes.
I'm so pleased the Marquis isn't tossing us out into the cold.
His Grace is only the first of many dignitaries we must contend with.
You expect more people in Haven?
Undoubtedly. And each visitor will spread the story of the Inquisition after they depart. An ambassador should ensure the tale is as complimentary as possible.
May I ask what brought you to work for the Inquisition?
Sister Leilana approached me. We've been acquainted for quite some time. For better or worse, being the Inquisition's diplomat has become as interesting as she promised.
What sort of dealings have you had with nobility?
For some years, I was the royally appointed court ambassador from Antiva to Orlais. The nobility of Stakkz is a rather singular sphere. Those I'm not acquainted with, I know through reputation.
I'm glad for your help. I have a feeling the Inquisition's going to need it.
I do believe you are correct. Stakkz's politics have become agitated as of late. I hope to guide us down smoother paths. But please excuse me. I've much work to do before the day is done.
No problem, no problem. See what's over here.
Please tell me if you find something. You're the Herald. Or, well, the one they're calling the Herald, anyway. I hope the Inquisition can restore order soon. I never really wanted to leave the Circle. My name is Maeve. I research demons and other creatures. Seeker Pentagast and I use what I find to help the soldiers fight them.
I found something the demons left behind. Can you use it?
Yes, that's very helpful. Just leave it there and the Tranquil and I will examine it.
Yeah, that boy do Monster 6.
Fascinating things. We're putting them to good use.
I just saw we got some bonus damage against humanoids and things of that nature. That's what happens when you research, you know, you pick up enough ingredients and you study the environments and you gain bonuses, permanent bonuses. You now have access to missions. Mission operations take time and bring the Inquisition resources and rewards. Only one mission per advisor can be active at a time. Some missions have a preferred type, which results in less time required when undertaken by the associated advisor. Missions may also provide different rewards depending on which advisor completes them. So let's see. We got forces, secrets, connections, Inquisition. What do we want to focus in?
We'll post soldiers a safe distance.
Let's look at forces.
Our best guess that's safe, anyway.
We could look at some criminal activities. We could look at increase our experience by 5% by killing foes. So secrets to the Fade, arcane studies. We can increase extra herbs from our harvest. Oh, we can increase the range of the search in action. Okay, I didn't even know you could do that. Oh, that's awesome. So because of the fact that we kept Ritz's secrets, it takes less time for Leilana to complete operations. So you see? Side missions you gotta do them, man. 50% more experience on codexes. Merchants will pay 10% more for items sold. Favor for a favor. We get discounts. Okay. Rare stock. Oh, we get. Oh, okay. Okay. That's looking really nice. Increase inventory capacity by 15. That would actually be pretty helpful. As one more potion slot for all party members. That will also be pretty helpful. So what I'm gonna do, guys, is I'm gonna leave it right here. I'm gonna end it. Y'all let me know what y'all would like for me to put the Inquisition perk in. We only got one perk, so just let me know where you want me to put it into, and we'll continue like that. Let's see what's going on here in Ferelden though. We're gonna have Cullen do it.
work?
So he's gonna be building the watchtowers. Oh, there's a lot of stuff right here. So we're gonna look at all of this in the field. But yeah, so those are the choices, guys. Go ahead and leave your vote in the comment section below, and whoever's get the most thumbs up will be the one I would put the Inquisition perk into. Alright. So y'all know my motto. At the end of the day, you always have two options in life. You can either think or shoot. Yada.